All right, so here's another important concept in Python programming language that you should know. Okay, so the basic parts of every programming language will help you a lot while building your skill in that programming language. That is variable. By definition, we say that a variable is a symbol for memory location. What does that mean? In the layman terms, you can say that a variable is a container that holds value, and what value that this container holds is determined by a data type. So a variable is a symbol for memory location, okay? And the type of value a variable holds is determined by data type. In Python programming language, we have many data types, okay? Or you can call it object type because in Python, everything is an object. So here we have int, which simply means whole numbers, okay? And we have float, which means numbers with decimal places. Okay, something like 4.56. Okay, then we have bool, which is true or false. Okay, and then we have str or string. Str, let me say str in bracket string. Okay, something like Daniel. Right, so we have int, we have float, we have bool, we have str. So there are some other higher data structure in Python programming language, but for basic ones, this is what we have. Okay, so declaring a variable and assigning value to that variable is basically done straight away in Python programming language. And for your understanding or for your information, Python is dynamically typed language, which means that you define a variable of type int, then during the program execution, it can be changed to a string or whatever. So that's just one good thing about Python programming language. So we can say something like name is Daniel, okay, or you can use type hinting or say name str is equal to Daniel. So that's how to declare variable and assign it a value in Python programming language. And you can say something like age int is equal to 20, and you can say something like CGPA float float is equal to 4.58. So that's basically how to declare and assign value to a variable in Python programming language. Just straightforward, okay? And one good thing about variable is this. Okay, let's say assumption that I want to print something like I want to reuse something like IP address of a system. Let me comment this ones out. So I'll come here and say IP address is equal to 192.0.0.1 or whatever. So for instance, I want to say I want to reuse this IP address. So I'll say something like this. Let me uncomment this guy out. I need to use it. So I'll say something like this. For now, I just want to use the value and show you the importance of a variable. So I'll say something like let's say print connecting connecting to connecting to this value. It's no longer it's not a variable now, connecting to this, and I'll say print um, connected to this. Okay, all right, so I'll say something like again print do you want to connect to this IP address. In brackets I'll put this, I'll close brackets. All right, so now, one good thing about using a variable is this. For instance, I want to change this particular IP address to another IP address. So it requires me to manually change this here, change it here, and change it here. And imagine that this occurs in about, should I say 100 places or so. Okay. So I can equally come here and declare variable and assign this to that. Okay. Address. IP address here. Then I can use this variable name and here replace it here, which means my program Okay, let me select everything at once. Okay, I can use that to replace that there, which makes my program a little bit modular here. So whenever you want to change an IP address, you can come and change it here. .0.0.1. You see how simple that is? So that's the importance, one importance of using a variable in Python programming language. Stay safe, guys. If you want to learn more about Python programming language, join Skill Rover Technologies.